Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Greg Roche'z. You are rolling with the Roche'z. So last year during our 4-month RV trip, there were 2 instances where I was actually pretty scared. And in fact, one of the instances was I was white knuckling it. I mean, I was pretty petrified. Both of the instances involved coming down off of mountain passes, and this one in particular had an extremely steep grade. It was just south of Salt Lake City. I can't remember the pass, but it was pretty intense. And the thing is, back before we left in July, I had been experiencing some issues with my brakes on my Ford F-150. Every now and then, coming to an aggressive stop, I could feel some vibration in the rotors, and I had it checked out, and they said, look, your pads are okay, your rotors may have gotten overheated, so you'll feel a little vibration. Later I found out from doing research that Ford had been experiencing issues with their brakes on a number of different years of the Ford F-150 for quite a while, and they couldn't quite figure out why. But I had come to the conclusion that the rotors at some point, I'm the second owner, so they probably had been warped a little bit, but it never was really an issue until we came down off this mountain pass. And this one pass that really had me concerned, the entire truck was shaking and vibrating. The brakes were this close, I believe, to failure. Thank goodness there was construction on this mountain pass about halfway down, and they had stopped traffic for about 20 minutes. And I believe it was our savior, because it gave our brakes an opportunity to cool down. And the scary thing about it is that this mountain pass gave us about literally 2 feet on the passenger side of the truck. There was a sheer wall, and then on the other side of the road was about 1,000-foot drop off. So had we had brake failure, it would have been all over. Anyway, we made it through that, thank goodness we didn't. So I've now decided today I'm taking the truck down to my buddy Joe Lynch at Sunset Auto here in Tarpon Springs, and I purchased these new Pro rotors for all 4 corners of the truck. This is the rear passenger side. These are slotted and drilled rotors. These are heavy-duty, high-performance rotors intended for truck hauling or towing, aggressive stopping. These will give you up to 20% more stopping power than the original manufacturer's equipment. Really excited to get these on today. Joe's going to put these on, as well as these come with a ProStar Power Stop Extreme Severe Ceramic brake pads that go in conjunction with these rotors. So we should improve our stopping significantly with these puppies, and hopefully we'll never have to white knuckle it again coming down a mountain pass. The other thing I'm doing, which I'll video on Thursday, I'm getting these Airlift Load Lifter 5000 series airlifts put in. These mount between the frame and the suspension on the back of the truck. We had an issue with the camper where the tongue weight of the trailer on the back of the truck was causing the truck ever so slightly to do this, which you see that all the time, people towing boats or whatever they're towing. It's just a little bit too much weight on the back of the truck, and that also can create a lot of safety issues, because what's happening is you're lifting the front of the truck up like this, so your braking power on the front brakes isn't as efficient as it would be had the truck been parallel to the ground. So these will go in on Thursday. They're actuated with air, just like a bicycle tire pump. They're 2 valves that you could fill up, and so once I get the trailer on, I'll just simply go to an air hose, fill up each one of these until the truck levels out, and they're good to go. Really looking forward to getting these installed. But later today, this morning, I'll see if Joe will let me get a little footage on the installation of these rotors, and then after that, we'll take them out and test them and see if it makes a difference in the vibration and the stopping power. Stay tuned. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, I was taking the truck in today to get these high performance power stopping rotors put on, fully drilled out and slotted for heat dissipation and moisture and that kind of thing, to really improve the stopping power of the truck when the trailer is connected. Unfortunately, the mechanic that I took the rotors to be installed had some concerns about insurance and such, so I was unable to get any footage of the actual process of him putting these on the truck. But that said, let's take a look. Maybe you can see down here the shiny new rotor slotted and drilled out, and these brand new high performance ceramic carbon brake pads. All 4 wheels on the truck have these installed, and I am happy to report, as you can see there in the front, I am extremely happy to report that I took them out on the highway, and as I mentioned before, the truck had some vibration issues, especially stopping from like 40 miles an hour and above in a aggressive manner. You could really feel the vibration coming somewhere, whether it was the rotors or I thought maybe the steering might be you know, having playing in it or whatever, but it wasn't, because it is completely gone. Really smooth deceleration when I brake. When I really aggressively brake, all of the vibration is completely gone. So I'm super excited to have not only the braking power, but the safety and security of knowing that if we do now go down mountain passes, these rotors won't heat up as quickly as the original manufacturer's products, and we should be in a much better situation coming down. And the old Lily Bee here, yeah, you're gonna stop now. Anyway, so I am on Thursday, I'm going to be putting on, as I mentioned, the air bladders, the air suspension, which will go in the back corners. There's 2 of them. They go in the back, and then down here we will put in the 2 little air valves where we will fill up the bladders once we get the trailer connected, and we'll fill them up to a point where the vehicle is level across the entire 2 parts, the camper and the truck, significantly improving again the braking power on the front wheels, as I had mentioned, you know, because they tend to come off the ground a little bit, or you know, the suspension's lifted on the front of the truck when you have all that weight on the tongue in the back. I'm hoping that they will allow me to do some filming when they are installing those, but who knows, you know, nowadays, especially with COVID right now, and they probably don't want people around that close, but I don't, we'll see. Maybe I can get some a little bit of footage anyway for y'all. But anyway, hey, if you like the channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. That really helps us, and hopefully we will be back on the road in a couple months, heading up the east coast of the United States, and we will definitely be rolling with the Roche'z again. Thanks a lot, guys. Hope you have a great day. Ciao.